So tell me how was the week? There's no agenda for this call. It is a month-end call. So I just wanted to share or learn from you. What did you do in this month and how is the next month promise coming up? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Bhamini. Anybody can,
Hi.
yeah. So you can share from how it was this month. What did you do? What didn't work? What worked? And let's plan something powerful for the next month as well. So who wants to share? Simi, you can start. Yeah. Go ahead, Lisa.
Okay. Actually, I have been sick with the flu for a whole month.
Yeah.
I'm just now starting to feel like I'm getting focused and back into my game.
Hmm.
So, Ranjani, as always, I appreciate the support that you've given me during this time. And next month, I will be far more focused and more active and willing to participate in this game.
Great. So I have identified an assistant for you, and I've given her goals to help you book 10 calls a month. And I have shared the.
Ranjani, you're breaking up.
I'm breaking up.
Your voice is shaking, Ranjani. Yes, yes.
Okay. Let me move the Wi-Fi. Let me see. I just hope this gets better.
When you said let me move, it was okay.
Is it better now?
Yeah, better.
Okay. So, good. So Lisa is having an assistance from my end to book calls. And for the next month, I am coming up with the best-selling author book. That will be a program that we will do in April. It will be a 30 days program and extended to another 30 days for whoever wants to extend. But the classes or the learnings or teachings will get over in April. And after that, I am coming up with another training, which will be more one-to-one on how to close on a call, sales call. So over a conversation on a phone call, how do you close and get payment from your prospective client? So this is one very specific training I am going through right now. I've taken a 30-day challenge. So I am up-leveling my own skills to close on call. You don't have to sit on a Zoom call. You can simply close it over a phone call. Okay,
Regular call. Okay.
regular call. So there is a training and I'm going to teach you one-to-one. There is a script and this is something I'm focusing on April so that the more calls you take, the more clients you see in your system.
Is it again a high ticket program?
It depends, whatever ticket. You can sell a high ticket, you can sell a low ticket. The game is to close over a call, getting a payment over a call. That's the game. So these are the two new things I'm introducing in April. One is book and closure over sales call. Okay. And other than that, I think pretty much April is sorted. And May, we will have a retreat training or maybe a course creation training. It depends how many people are ready to create a course and do it. Or if you want a retreat training, we will do a retreat training. So that I will decide in it.
I mean, guiding us on how to do a retreat.
Yes, yes. I have got already 3 people already working with me on their retreats. So I have Varsha doing it for Pondicherry this year end. And I have Bhairavi, she will do it in Pune. And we have Rini, she's doing it in Puri, Bhubaneswar, near Bhubaneswar. So,
Varsha is doing for?
She is doing for her community. We are yet to start the planning, but we have decided the dates and the location, or maybe the location and the month as of now. Okay. So I'll most likely will be a course creation program because I would like to cover the course creation first, and maybe I will teach the retreat in June. That would be a plan. So I think that will be a follow the 3-month plan from now. So book writing in April, course creation in May, and retreat training in June. I think let's go this flow. Okay. So that's the upcoming quarter.
Okay.
And what else? There are lots of, I will be consolidating and sending a list by the end of this month. Lots of wins this month. Simi has launched her program. Mercy has got a corporate
Yes.
client. And no, there's a lot. Actually, Rini has closed 2 proposals with schools. So I am going to list down all the wins together and share it in the group so that you guys can congratulate all of them.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember them now. I keep a note. Varsha launched her first batch of clients. She's very busy. Yeah, so a lot of action. But I want to know from you, how is it? How is it for you this month? It's a year end. It's a financial year end. And yes, Simi.
Yeah. So first of all, it would be very injustice if I would not thank you for this. I'm launching my program after so many years, just sitting and dreaming all these years, but finally, yes, I'm going to launch. Thanks for all your help. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Finally, you had that trust in yourself that I can do this.
Yes.
I can come back and
Yes.
do it again. And
Yeah.
she got her
Yes.
first client today, right? You got the first
Yes.
payment today.
Yes.
Very good. She's launching a batch of 20 students. Great, great.
Yeah. I wish.
She has raised her pricing 3 times. How was it for you to raise?
Two times.
Yeah, good, good. So she was very reluctant to raise the fee. I said, no, no way, we are not going with this pricing. Uh, we have been hustling for last 3 months. Me and Simi, program, content, the pricing. And finally, it is out and I see enrollments. I'm very happy that finally it is
Yeah. Yeah.
the rubber is hitting the road now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Great. So, yes, and what else I have? I have nothing more. I'm in back-to-back trainings. I just published my book. I have little more work to do to make it a bestseller. So I'm finishing that, and then that all the lessons will be available for you to hit your bestseller in April. You won't believe I did this book in just 15 days. Second book. And no, 15 days is like no very less, I would say, 7 days of work. But for
ChatGPT.
you, a ChatGPT as well as the other tricks that I did. But I could publish something in simple as cool as 7 days of time. I can say 7 days is good for my investment in learning and doing it. 7 to 10 days, you are out with a book. So that's the strategy. You will have a time of 30 days to complete. Okay. So this is it from me. And who else wants to share around the March experience? Bhamini, you want to share what's happening?
Yes, in March, actually, I'm working with my program. As you know, I have already 3 clients. It's one is a teenager, and other one is a middle-aged man, and another one is a teacher, also a middle-aged. I'm so happy that 3 of them are standalones now. And they're so happy. Now they are convinced that they can overcome the situation or tackle the situation, and they are facing that.
Nice.
So as the embodiment of boldness, I am percolating that.
You can see what you are doing, right? And you
Yeah.
can see the results in others' life. So that's the infection.
Yeah.
As a coach. We are infecting other people with
Yeah.
our with the
So
greatness.
I'm so happy that, and one more thing is that I had no clue about that brand book. What is
Mm,
that brand book? Hey, I thought I don't need it. How can I make it? I don't have a brand and all, and how can I create a brand book? I was thinking. But when Ranjini supported and gave me an idea, what does that, what it really mean? Why I should create that? Slowly, I was convinced and started working on that. And I can't believe that it came out with 22 slides, actually.
yeah.
That's
So in a
amazing.
brand book, a video also can be integrated, right, Ranjini?
Yes, you can integrate a video. It's like an album. Like you can have, it's like in a growing album as the year grows. Like the way we have album for our children, no? They are born, then no, they slide, they no walk, and then it can go on till they're getting married, having their first birthday and all of that. So
I like that. Like that.
it's like
Yeah.
that baby. So the brand book is that business as a baby that you're creating. And you're celebrating it year on year. With every anniversary, you're going to upgrade that brand book with
And
new clients.
initially, I was literally confused. And how can I thought I can't do that? Uh, then then I thought, okay, I'll create it. Okay, but one or two lines or maybe one or two slides, not more than that, I thought. Then slowly it started growing. Ranjini will say, okay, you can't you add this? Why can't you tell this? Why can't you think of this? Like that, so many questions.
Right.
While answering, no. Now I wonder. The yesterday we that finalized, no. After that, just I went through that. It's like,
Hmm.
oh, I created this. Oh, this.
No, you surprised yourself
Ah,
what you have created. So you never knew what you have.
ah.
That's the beauty. So that acknowledgement comes when you speak to people. It will show up in your webinars, workshops, in your content. Like you are a brand founder of, no, something very important, tangible that you have. Now you can measure it, you can feel it, you can experience it, you can put it in words, right? And people can also experience it with you. Great, great, great. So thank you so much for creating, being patient and adding those things and keep building. As you grow, you have to remind yourself like every March, you will sit and revive your brand book and add the new stories, the new success as you are creating as a individual as well as a business as well. Okay. All right. So who else wants to share? Rini, would you like to share what happened in March for you?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you, Ranjini. Morning, I was so excited. I didn't check the time or something.
I was making chapatis and she's calling me. I said, what happened? Oh my God.
Thank you. And yeah, I can see the shift from the Chennai retreat till now, the conducting the programs and yeah, connecting with other people outside my office and getting out and doing offline also. So that way. And yeah, consistently putting my articles. If, as you always taught, no, if you are ready, go it. If you have your own, write it and put it, or at least do something, put something around that people will know that you are there. So that consistently, now it is almost how many? It is almost 20 articles on parenting I have done.
Wow.
And it has from last year, I connected with you in July. That time my this LinkedIn followers were 86. Now it is 500 plus. Connection has gone, followers have gone 545 and followers have gone 545, connection is 500 plus.
Good. So absolutely, lot of shift in the way you are branding yourself. There are
Yeah.
many things I can count. One is your launch of website. I remember I did
The
one.
launch of website happened. 2 people are on the line for completing the one is for sure, which tomorrow I'm going to finalize. That will happen. The other one person has gone through it. She's outside Orissa. Once she comes back, she will be connecting with me. So that is there. And most probably this Monday, before 31st, I will be launching my affirmation and mindful course,
Hmm. You
mindful
started a
nutrition course,
WhatsApp
both.
channel for this, right? Good. Yes. And one of the master blaster moment was 3 minutes and 30 clients. 3 minutes
Yes.
talk, like it's a record in our community. Like you're getting 30 clients in just 3 minutes. Unbelievable.
Just an introduction, the importance of women, and I got 30 clients.
Yeah. So that's the power of retreat. I think it is growing and you're on fire and it's great. So many proposals coming. And even she got a proposal from her ex institute where she was working as an employee. Now she's going to go there as an expert consultant to deliver session. And that's a shift. I think I remember speaking about this in July when you joined.
Yes.
She was doing a job. She left in September and it's such like within a years you have turned things around. That's so beautiful. So
And
beautiful.
the surprising part is that my ex-boss is calling up and saying, and he's very hesitant to ask, are you free to take the sessions or not? How are you engaged yourself? Like, so that was a proud moment that yes, I have established and made a platform for myself that where people can think me other than their employer or somebody working under them.
Yeah. And
A
that
lot
call,
of shift has happened in March.
yes. Beautiful. So this is all the accumulated work that you did in the last 6 to 8 months with your website, with your programs, with your content. So whatever results we have, like that 3 minute did not happen in 3 minutes. Maybe 30 years has gone behind that for that to happen. So
And a
yes.
lot of shift and affirmation I have been making, which have shifted things. And every week your knock, no, Rini, where are you? What are you doing? That always that weekly call, one-to-one call has put me in a determination. No, I should manifest, I should affirm, I should change myself, my attitude. All those has brought the result.
Yes. Yeah, and there is a demand, no? There's an accountability. What are you doing? You have to say something to me, right? You can't be, I am going to, breaks are allowed, definitely, holidays are allowed, but not, no, the business will not go, unnoticed or not, no action on that.
Shifting my whole life as I am living now. Exactly this whole month, I have been living as I want. Like 5 days working, Saturday my bike ride for outside. Those things which I always love to do, that is happening.
Yeah, great, great. So after the job, so basically you're creating a lifestyle around your work. It's not
Yes.
just a business I'm teaching. I want you to think of a lifestyle. Like you can see the beach behind me. This is the lifestyle I manifest. Like, I do work at a place where, no, I don't need a vacation. I'm doing the work I want and enjoying the impact as well as the income, right? So think as big as a perspective of both experience of, not about just making money and doing something. It's about really living a fulfilling life. There's
Yeah, I
something
have
that you believe.
changed my background, this thing to a farmhouse, recreation center.
Yeah. So put that up. So whenever I see this background, I, some internally there is a something happening. Like I feel calm. I feel, I'm not at work. I'm very relaxed and doing whatever
This
I'm.
was actually like a manifestation to go out of my office and work. And that happened already. Like it's on the process of happening. This particular background. We're going to at least, even if it is a closed room, at least go out and work. Now this, I think, and internally, I feel that this Puri retreat that I'm arranging, that will do that upsurge which I want to happen in my like community as well as my business, because that is something very passionately I'm planning. And by today afternoon, while having a one-to-one call, immediately I thought of many activities
Yes, I'm
in a
looking
few
for.
seconds.
Yes, yes. And she's doing it for couples. Very interesting retreat. Even it's a new learning for me to do something, the theme, every time a retreat, the theme is new, the audience is new, the topic is new. So the challenges are also new. So, right, I'm looking forward to it. What are you creating? And
Yeah, because for me, always as a parenting coach, also always I have been pressurizing that both the parents should come. If you're there, you be present in my room. If you're not there, that is fine. I'll teach the one person who is responsible. But if both of you are there, it is compulsory that at least once you come to understand what is happening. Even if they don't agree, doesn't matter. Once they go back, they see the shift happening in their life. They automatically come for the closing ceremony.
wonderful, beautiful, beautiful. Looking forward to another power packed month in April, and as we are creating the retreat. And who else wants to share? Thank you, Rini, for sharing all of it.
Hi, ma'am. This is Saroj.
Yes, Sarosh. क्या चल रहा है?
So
What's
after a
that?
long time, I'm coming on the call because in between जो week 3 किया मैंने, after that I put myself a little bit hold किया मैंने because I engaged I used to work on Friday, Saturday, Sunday because Monday to Thursday I'm working fully. So जब ये समझ में आया that I understood that we need time. एंड डेफिनेटली नेक्स्ट मेरा जो प्लान है नेक्स्ट सेशन वर्किंग जो मेरा है आई एम गोइंग फॉर 3 days नाउ 4 days से 3 days में कन्वर्ट कर रही हूँ देन आई विल बी मोर फोकस्ड ऑन दिस बट देर इज अ सरप्राइज so
Tell.
things are coming in front of me and I'm waiting just for waiting that things to understand and clients के बारे में so there will be a surprise definitely I'm going to give you
Sure,
सो
sure.
ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कि सरोज कैसे ऐसे रुक सकती है आई कैन नॉट स्टॉप बट थोड़ा सा स्लो डाउन हुई हूँ बिकॉज इट वाज समटाइम्स इट वाज इम्पैक्टिंग मेनी थिंग्स वर कमिंग टुगेदर मैंने बड़े बड़े टास्क भी किए वीकेंड्स पे रनिंग टू सम अदर प्लेस एंड completing that task and coming back again Chennai and all so थोड़ा सा होल्ड हो गया है and definitely I'll give you a surprise and opening तो होगी
Definitely.
opening होगी and definitely होगी
Financial year 2024 में you are opening your account business, right?
yes
Good,
that
very
is my task so that news I wanted to give you so
great. आप बहुत
thank
अच्छा
you
कर
so
रहे
much
हो.
for
Be in action. I'm watching you. I see you are doing regularly lives. Your community is very active, which is a very good sign. And do
yeah कभी कभी हो जाता है कि भी कभी कभी ऐसा like they want me so we are engaged मैं समझ नहीं पा रही हूँ the time how to bring out then I told myself okay hold it slow down do weekly once if you are not getting time and next session जो होगा मेरा like from April then I planned the proposal in my school also कि I will do 3 days now working not 4 days so
very
I will be comfortable with both the things so क्योंकि मुझे फोकस करना है कोचिंग पे then definitely मेरा client मैं बताने वाली हूँ आपको that day I will come live and I will give you feedback
great.
yeah
Yeah. So give me a moment. I'll just open the door and come. Who else wants to share? Varna, would you like to share? Thank you, Saroj.
Bhamini, you are doing the retreat.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simi, did you ask anything?
Yeah, I was asking you. Ranjini said 3 of them are doing retreat. You are one among them?
No. That is
Okay. I don't know whom she said.
yeah, yourself, Rini, and Varsha, I think.
Myself, no, I
No,
haven't yet
Bhairavi,
planned.
Bhairavi from Pune.
Bhairavi, Varsha.
Varsha and Rini, yeah.
Okay. Rini, what are you doing, Rini?
I'm doing a retreat for couples.
Okay, okay, okay.
Great. So, Varna, would you like to share? Or
I mean, I have missed some part of it in the beginning, and it's like what I'm currently doing.
yeah, so you have to share what happened in March and what are your plans for April.
Yeah, okay. So in March, I have had a lot of traveling done, and but I did a webinar yesterday. It was on effective communication for entrepreneurship. And every month I bring up one pain point for entrepreneurs. Next month is also connected with uh, entrepreneurs either in time management or stress management. And that's the plan. As of now, I've completed about 5 pain points, and I have another 5 more to go. So yeah, at this moment, I'm in a transition, so that is the best that I can do. I could also probably hold another 7-day challenge for entrepreneurs, which will you know probably attract people who are really keen about this. And yeah, so far the experimentation has been good because there's a lot of learning on the way. Everything you think you want to attract for is generally not every time what the market wants. And you need to adjust. I have had to adjust that, understanding that I might want to attract a certain kind of audience who are looking to start a business, etc. But there are a lot of people who are in a business, not very big, but they need the help. So I have adjusted and I have learned that you have to get to a point where you understand what the market wants. And that's the journey which is still going on. And I guess once I'm through with that, then I understand how to place my next challenge or my next course and attract the audience that needed them.
Yes. So it's good. I could really see you growing in last so many months we have been working. You're more comfortable with your sessions. You're more at ease when you're presenting. There's so many things I noticed from the first time. Even so much of, I think you were not that stressed. You remember once you lost a Wi-Fi and you were very anxious, like no, what will happen? But then you're pretty calm this time, though there was a Wi-Fi issue. You were sorted. So I can see that experience showing up in your expertise in dealing this online thing, which was very scary for you. But you have come a long way. I can see that. And what I see is like you can create a program for basic accounting and taxation for entrepreneurs to understand business in that domain perspective of how do you see profits and growth. From there, you can take them to your signature program of really seeing growth uh, through your expertise as an audit.
Yeah. So yeah, also since you mentioned, I'd like to say that starting March 30th at 7 p.m., 3 of us coaches from your team only are hosting a Women's Day, a Women's Month kind of special for women who wants to get financially literate. And I have realized that very simple chores also are confusing for people who are not financially literate. So I want to teach the non-financially literate people how to start doing their own financial audits. And And I think that'll go a great way where they understand their accounts better than what they used to. And it is not such a scary place. It's very easy once you understand the basics. So I am like glad to teach the basics. So if people on this platform really want to understand where to start and how to understand to audit yourself, then please join this program that's coming up. So it's myself, it's Meena and Kirti who are joining together to teach people more of financial literacy and health, the well-being, which is done by Kirti, Dr. Kirti Javalkar.
Yeah.
So yeah, in 3 series. So that'll also continue every weekend on Saturdays, next 3 Saturdays.
Great. Great. So there are 3, it's a series conversation. They are taking finance, health, and what is Meena taking?
She's also taking an investment.
Okay. All right. Great. Great idea. And you have shared it in the group, and we can also promote in other places so that you
Yes, yes.
have more people attend this, especially the women folks. Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. So thank you so much. And who else is there? Bhairavi, you want to share? Or you're busy catching up from the hospital? Then I think.
Actually, nothing to share much.
Okay. So we have actually 2 Bhairavis in the group, so I was confused. So there's one who was in the hospital taking care of the aunt, and you are here. So Bhairavi, what's the plan for April? Any idea you want to share? What you got completed in March? I think your website got completed in March.
Yes, there are certain correction need to complete from my side because they are creating only 5 pages. So 2 pages I am supposed to complete. So it will complete by 30th. So then I can share my website with people.
Perfect. Perfect.
So that part is done. And as I shared you that I am running, somehow it is not successful, the challenge last month, which we have started in February and completed in the, we are supposed to complete by the Women Days.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that I'm running again. In Maharashtra, we have a Gudi Padwa on the 8th April. So I will closing down.
Okay, you'll close the challenge in
my 8th April. So
okay.
I started from this Monday. So same process I'm continuing again.
Okay. Okay, fine. And Bhairavi is coming up with one retreat in Pune and the another one in Nepal. So that is the plan. International retreat she is planning in the next year. So looking forward to all these amazing events getting created in this community. And I'm loving the growth and how you are spreading your wings and flying high. I'm really happy all of that you guys are accomplishing. Maybe taking baby steps, but it's huge. If I have to look back the journey, it's huge. Right? All right then. That's all from
Thanks to
me.
you, Ranjani.
Yeah.
And yes, your
Yeah,
yellow
actually
color
I
is
wanted
flashing
to
us.
Yes.
I
Bhairavi?
wanted to share one thing. Yeah, that in your coaching, normally when people ask na, after a few conversation, how you charge or what are your charges for your workshop, now is you guide me. I shared everything, what I'm providing, what they are supposed to regarding time, energy, and that last part of money. If they say I'm not able to spend that much time, then I don't close my charges. So that learning really works.
Yeah.
So that really my completely shift in the sales pitch. So that
Correct.
my learning I'm really using very powerfully nowadays.
Yes. You are able to qualify people before you even tell the pricing of your program, right?
Yeah.
Whether this person is eligible. Great. That's the power to choose. As experts, you have this privilege that you are choosing who you are going to work with. It's not them. Okay. So always have that authority.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, Rini, anything else? You were saying something?
It's only thank you.
Okay.
And yes, I said that the yellow color in your logo has like it's an upsurge for all the clients of yours.
Yes, yes. I don't know whether that color is a phenomena because once I put one color, it is there everywhere. You can see this is a new kurta I bought yesterday. It's also yellow. So no, it's there in your mind, the yellow thing. Okay. But anyway, you know much better out the color. But let's see how this shows up.
Thank you again. Take care.
Yeah. Take care, everyone. See you next week with more
Bye,
training.
everyone.
Bye-bye.